what's going on over here? Twetch Culture Daily with my boy AnimalVision at 6695. We got Dookielove at 1618. We got my boy Hunter S. Thompson 1673, and myself Andres here at 1325, doing our daily thing. All four of us together, united as one.
Band's back together.
Yep.
So what do you say? Let's jump right into this. Tell us about the top post of the day here, Andres.
Man, this was actually amazing. This was a really cool proof of work from 1914 to 1922. I'm going to read this out because it's an amazing post, very well put together. Found an actual household ledger kept by my great grandmother in the years 1914 through 1922, detailing their family's transactions in a neat system. What a fitting delight to put this piece of history on chain, and how delightful it is. I mean, look at the meticulous handwriting of her grandmother, and look how well kept that book still looks today. I mean, I have books, composition books that I just bought maybe a few months ago that are in worse shape than that. Right quick, what do you think about that, Hunter? Zoom in
if
on
everybody
that right quick.
if everybody would just listen to their grandma's wisdom, this world would be a better place. It's like in most cultures, they listen to the elders. They listen to the wisdom of the elders. But unfortunately, in the Western culture, we've been trained for whatever reason to kind of like put our elderly in an old folks home and kind of like forget about them. I think it's really, really amazing that she posted this to honor her grandma and her family. And I feel like it's something we all should do is really honor our elders.
I definitely agree, man. This is definitely this is the top post of the day while we're filming this Twetchcast Culture Daily, and she definitely deserves it 100%.
Absolutely.
Animal, you want to get us into that Klimenos post, because he's the man.
Yeah, so this is, if anybody's been keeping up with myself or Froghunter or InTheBox, we've really been trying to up our gift game. And there's really no question who the gift god is on Twetch. If you don't follow Klimenos, you certainly should get right on that. But I just think this is amazing. This thing just keeps going on and on, very artistic, with a big M. Night Shyamalan twist when they take off in the elevator. It's just a really cool thing. Take the time to watch it.
The pixel art is always great. I mean, that's what I grew up with. The first video games I played looked like this, even on PC back in the day. I mean, these games were great. You remember where you had to click like walk and then pick a spot, or look at, and you would look at a certain spot, or try to open, or whatever the case is. Do you guys remember those games? Or that's probably way before your guys' time, Mr. Final Fantasy VII over here.
Hey, this looks better than Final Fantasy VII, I think, actually. But no, I definitely hear you. It's definitely got that Game Boy vibe to it.
Dookie, you think this guy Klimenos, our #1 hacker man on Twitch, you think he's making these GIFs on his own? Because these are super artistic and cool. What do you think?
I don't know if he's making them, but it's still impressive being able.
I just can't even figure out how he's
posting, that's for sure. I'm sure he probably could make them though.
Yeah, 100%. The guys, look at that. The mirror with that is so great.
That's
I mean,
great.
we're just gonna let this entire thing play.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave a like on that, man. What are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, no good. Oh, me. Yeah, you're right. InTheBox definitely.
Oh, InTheBox. Wow.
Yeah, so that's you, homeboy.
Okay. All of us. All of us. All of us.
We're to blame for that. We'll fix that.
There
Right,
we go. Hold on, let me finish up though. It goes on forever and ever. This is so great, man.
I know, man.
Let's keep
Klimenos,
moving on though. We want to make sure that we get the daily drop of 10 minutes, 15 minutes every day.
Oh, trust me,
Let's
we'll
keep
have
moving,
the
man.
time. We'll have the time. Let this.
Yeah,
because-
it's over now. He leaves with the girl and finishes his work.
That
but
is
he's outta here.
so
really
great.
awesome. Really awesome. There's
All right,
that.
let's go ahead and move on over to
Yeah.
Frog.
Yeah,
Tell us a little bit about this. Walk us in on this one, buddy.
I just woke up checking out Twitter and saw this post right off the bat, actually while we were on a call, and just, it was a 1 minute you know. And I just thought, man, it was cool to hang out with Calvin in Panama, you know. And I posted on Twitter, you know, jump in the box, Calvin. Either I can fly the boys down to Panama, or we could do a Zoom call. Up to you.
And then, of course, you did the right thing. You put it on Twitch, where it's on the blockchain forever. So fuck you, Twitter. Sorry.
Meet him. Would you fly to Panama and meet him? Yeah. Be dope.
Yeah, he's gonna fly us down on his private jet, I think, and then we'll do the episode down there.
That's what I hear. You boys think we can make some time for Calvin to fly us out on his private jet?
Yeah, just reach out. Reach out to us.
I'll try to pencil him in, but I can't make any promises. You know, I'm a big man. So.
Calvin, we'll try for you, buddy.
as long as we can get on the boat, as long as we can bring River too on the boat, hang out, have some drinks, you know, talk shit.
So
teach me to.
It's either River or bust, one or the other.
That's it.
Dookie, why don't you walk us in on this one, Dooks? This one is, of course, from the meme god himself. Why don't you give us a little bit of a review on this while we put this full screen?
This might be one of his finer works right here.
Let's go ahead and read that out. In the end, that's the way it works. Twetch, meme god shout out.
You know, I gotta do say though, I do like a lot of Ari's posts. I think he's got some really good things to say.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is.
I follow the guy.
I don't really know much about too many people in BSV culture. Unless you're on Twitch, I really don't know about, because ever since I've been in BSV, I've been all in. Ever since I've been on Twitch, I've been all in on Twitch. If you look through my Twitter feed, my actual main Twitter feed, you will not see anything but Donald Trump retweets, funny dog retweets, and then everything else it's tweet this to Twitch or Twitch this to tweet. Everything else is a tweet from Twitch. So if you're not on Twitch, there's a good chance that it might be closed-minded of me, but fuck you. I'm sticking with Twitch.
Well, that was very deep, Andre. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Moving on, I came across this in the feed earlier today and did a little digging into it. Watched the actual Simpsons episode, which is eerie. You know, I think that it's a pretty common internet trend. You know, people talking about Matt Groening being a time traveler and the Simpsons predicting the future and yada, yada, yada. Everybody knows the story.
So did the Simpsons actually predict the future, though?
So here's the thing. This image is a little bit misleading. In the actual episode, it says, I believe, the Osaka flu. It doesn't actually say the coronavirus on the little news story in the episode. That's a little bit shooped there, if you catch my lingo. But
I catch your lingo. Bingo.
But yeah, pretty creepy nonetheless.
I mean, it's not too far away from where it is. Yeah, it might have been called the Osaka virus or whatever the case is. What you say tomato, I say tomato. You say Osaka, I say Corona. You know,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I mean that's pretty darn close. So
Yeah, and the guy actually in the episode, this worker here says, "Oh, don't tell the boss that I've had the flu for 6 weeks or something," and then coughs into the box. And, then
and he's
like
happily look at his he's
big
happily
montage
open
of
for him.
all the Simpsons characters doing their thing. Actually, if anybody wants to watch that, follow Dom up here at 497, and then scroll down to the comments on this one. Somebody's posted the link to the actual episode. We won't get into that, but yeah, pretty interesting nonetheless.
Yeah. We'll also be posting all of the Twetches that we're featuring in the description of the video. So it'll make it easier for you to click on it, leave a like, comment, whatever you want to do with that.
And this is just a quick shout out. This is our buddy Mario. Not sure what's up with you, bud, but hope you're all right. Reach out to us, man. We love you, dude.
Yeah, buddy. I mean,
what's he drinking? Is this like Old English in like Venezuela?
No, this is probably a rum.
Ooh,
is what it looks like. Mistela. It's more than likely a rum.
And how about Andre? Are you gonna give him a shout out for his dog tattoo?
Well, I love
I do
dogs.
like the
Dogs
dog
are my
tattoo.
biggest weakness, dude. I love dogs. But I'm really hoping you have you know, you don't need to resort to that, and you end up making bad decisions. If you really need somebody to talk to, you could reach out to us. You could reach out to somebody like Bit Creation, Kyle, and
Yeah.
he's actually been going through a lot, and that's somebody that is really looking to help people, Mario. So look up. Why don't you look up Big Creation? Because I don't know his number off the top of my head, and I really should. I think it's like it's a pretty low number too, as far as 4-digit numbers.
6633.
Six
He's
six
real,
three three.
really close to being my neighbor. Yeah,
Yeah.
just in the same hood there. But
Yeah. But
yeah.
yeah, Mario, if you need to reach out to 6633. Why don't you leave him a quick uh live right now? Why don't you show some love for him right quick and leave him a quick comment and say, hey, if you need somebody to talk to, we're talking about Mario. Let's go back to Mario. Leave him a quick shout out if you need somebody to talk to, you know. Go ahead and hit us up anytime. I know he got
Give him
his
a little
I'm pretty sure he got his cart stolen the other day too. So maybe he's just going he must be going through some tough times, and being in Venezuela right now is extremely tough. So Mario, we hope you're doing all right out there, and just give us a shout. Leave him some.
Yeah, I don't think he's in Venezuela. I think he's in Peru.
Peru?
But he's from Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuelan living in Peru. Okay. Okay, true.
What's next, guys?
Yeah. So moving on. This is a little on a little bit of a lighter note. This is one of my favorite little new Twetchers.
Little Easter egg you found.
Little Easter egg for sure. And this is 9502. This is the blender machine. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I just love it.
Let's follow it live here from InTheBox, buddy. Why don't you go ahead and give him a follow? Give him a little shout out. Give him a nice little branch on some good. I think didn't he rebranch like Philizard or something like that? Or
he actually got Philizard.
I say you rebranch the ones that he actually rebranched where he engaged with other people. I think he deserves love for that. So let's give him a follow.
For sure.
And then where he actually interacted with people, I say you leave him a branch on that. So where he interacted with yourself, he interacted with. There you go.
Right there. That's a good one. I'm gonna communicate in his native tongue.
I love that.
Nice.
Sweet.
He'll know what you're saying.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows that Animal speaks Blender. I mean, it's
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
You didn't know. Now you know. Animal speaks Blender. Can you give us a slight translation on this? What did Blender say there?
That's just simply nice to meet you, and it's a common. It doesn't have necessarily an English word, you know. It's a common greeting.
Kind of like it's like a shredded up English.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like English, very shredded up.
One last little thing to touch on. That was 9502, the blender machine. We did our digging, and at the moment, unless somebody's joined in the past 10 minutes or so, which I'm gonna check just for
9808, so 9809. Nope, 9808 is.
Yeah, this is your official high number of the day. We are approaching 10,000 pretty rapidly. I sort of see that happening in the next couple days at the latest. So yeah.
Hunter, what do you think? Hunter, what do you think about approaching 10,000 this rapidly? You think the Twetch invites have a lot to do with that?
I don't know. That's a good question. I would think that slowly the word gets out. People, either have friends or they know they can make some Bitcoin, or it's one person making 50 accounts. No idea, man. All I know is there's a lot of accounts that all have the same, automated message of excited to be here, which is always a little weird for me.
So I mean, it makes it easier to onboard, because I do feel it was a huge problem that it would take, half a day. People do get frustrated in an instant world where everything is now.
Off of Frog in the Blender GIF is on Twetch.
Is it really?
You know,
Yeah.
Man, these 6,600 users and above, they just don't, you know, we're gonna have to dose you in on some Twitch culture here, Animal.
you know what I do want to say before we end this this daily culture Twitch culture daily is that if anybody has any ideas or wants to jump on or wants to give any shout outs, you can message us at InTheBox or yeah, let us know. Let us know. We're really open to collaboration, co-creation.
Yeah,
And if you have something that you want us to
subscribe to us on YouTube and Streamanity, and you can follow us on Twitter if you want to DM us directly at Twetchcast. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. We love feedback. We love people jumping in the box with us. So please reach out.
And if there's any newbies that are just getting into it who want to know about how to do this, how to get a wallet, how to send BSV, how to sign up, or anything, you know, we're here to help.
Absolutely.
Nope, Trump in a blender. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look awkward there. That's my boy Trump. I think I even got this is my original avatar. I just recently changed it because of the big thing going on with the Muppets and non-Muppets. So I had to, you know, give shout outs to my boy Team Randy. As a matter of fact, go to that meme I made. Why don't we finish it off with that? Because Masume, she's been one of our
regulars.
Not only more than one of our regulars, she literally she's probably been one of our biggest supporters. I'm really gonna give her a big shout out. We're doing little live avatars on South Park, and she was here and kind of created the avatar with us, and then we just put a little bit of a Climinos on her shirt, put the "fuck you Twetch me," put some, you know, Unwriter in there, some of the memes that we've released from InTheBox, the Bright Gang Constitution, you know, Bright Gang Star, a little bit of InTheBox. We got our, you know, Twetch setup over here, President Randy, a little bit more Twetch over here. But more importantly than that, Masume is the original shoe on head verification. I think she needs a big shout out. So if you've made it to this part of the video and you've made it to the end and you really enjoy our content, definitely look her up on Twetch and give her a follow. Give her a little bit of like on that meme. That way she receives a little bit of a ding. And at 6429 is where you could follow her on Twitch. She really is amazing. You really got to check her out. What do you guys think about her, man? She's always given us such.
Hey, Dookie.
support.
Yeah.
Dookie, you got any last words of wisdom for us? Anything to say?
No, just keep grinding, keep twetching, keep coming up with content, be original.
Animal?
You know, love this community. You guys are hilarious, intelligent. It's really a blessing to be a part of it. Like Dookie says, man, keep twetching. Let's build this thing. This is really going to be a lot of fun. Let's build.
How about you, Hunter? Why don't you close it out for us, brother?
Yeah, you know, I just put this on Twitch and I really liked it. Life is so much simpler when you stop explaining yourself to people and just do what works for you.